So for our second example, we are going to change the style of something on the page. There are a lot of different style options you can use. They'll usually work about the same way you put them onto a cascading style sheet with the same rules, writing and spelling in that. So if you're ever changing different styles, just reflect back on how you did it on a style sheet. It'll work about the same. We're going to try something different besides a button. We're going to add into this paragraph tag here between the P and the bracket, we're going to add in the ID, maybe just ID too, because I'm not very creative. Instead of using a button that we click on, we're going to try a different trigger. We're going to try on mouse over. On mouse over makes it so that when you put your mouse over the part of the page, it will call the function. So if we were to put our mouse over this paragraph, it will call the function we're going to use. Now we haven't named our function yet, but I'll just name it example2 and then match it on my JavaScript page. So this is all I'm going to need on the HTML is this. The rest of it will be handled here. You write function to say that you're making a function. I've already said the name will be example2. You'll start off the same way. You could even just copy and paste from here. Document tells the function you're going to get it from a different document, which is your index page. You're getting the element by the ID. We need to change this ID to 2 because if we kept them the same, they would all affect the same part, which is not what we want. But instead of .inner HTML, because we're changing a style, not the writing, we write .style. The property name of what we want to change. So if you think back to how maybe we were changing font properties here, color was the property. We could go .color and set it equal to some other color, such as pink. We could change other font properties in the exact same way. We could change the style dot font size. Remember, it's camel case, so it has to be a capital S. And we could maybe make it bigger. And there's a lot of other style options you can do. You'll follow this general format when we click run. I want it to change when I mouse over it. Apparently it's a little more sensitive than I intended. It caught me mousing over it way over here, but when I put my mouse over it, you'll see that the font changed to pink. It's a little bit hard to tell because it's a little bit small here. But that font is a different color than this font. I'll use something that stands out a little bit more. So you can see when I put my mouse over it, it changed the color and size because I used on mouse over, and those are the two styles I changed. And that's how you change styles using JavaScript.